Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, or perhaps you welcome me back to the seat. All right. Uh, I'm sure you noticed my little transitions in there, huh? I'm working things out, and I'm literally still here, and I'm happy to say. I have some announcements, some quick ones. First of all, I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. And this is the time between the next one, so to speak. I've had my own, but uh, my first thing and purpose for getting on right now is to let you know that I will be conducting a, I'll call it a webinar, starting tomorrow, June. June. I don't think about June. December 6th is tomorrow. It is Wednesday, and it'll be from 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 2 p.m. Pacific for 90 minutes. We're going to talk about wealth. We're going to talk about creating it. We're going to also talk about re examining our methods of creating inflow, of creating wealth, even if you're not, or even if you don't consider yourself wealthy. Okay. No one creates wealth unless they first see wealth, and I'll say value, within themselves. And I would say that one of the things that is accomplished by our present social practices, which includes education, is to have a low sense of self value and worth and significance, because they sell you on the idea of getting all the credentials and going through the hoops that they want you to go through, and then you'll have them. And when in fact, that's oftentimes a way to guarantee that you won't. But I'm getting ahead of myself, and I don't want to do that. So, this particular little announcement, I have talked about the cooperative system for well over a year now. And I've learned quite a bit by talking about something that I see as so significant, potentially, if implemented based on the way it exists now, and how scarce the interest, okay, the willingness to give it a shot, because ultimately, every member who is a part of the co op system, which now is called co op income, every member who is a part of co op income must first and foremost believe in themselves. We are a society that is geared up and geared to believing in someone else, oftentimes someone who doesn't believe in you, if they're able or capable of believing in anything at all, if they're capable of knowing, if they even exist. We are encouraged to believe in things that may or may not exist, people who may or may not exist, and not believe in ourselves, not know ourselves, not respect ourselves. And when we're surprised to see this is the society that we've created under those conditions. So, if you want to change those conditions, you have to change those practices and protocols. And in a way of speaking, you got to be in a position where it pays significantly enough for you to do something else, to give it a shot, and more so to give yourself a shot. So, we're going to talk about, I'm going to bring up this screen, but we're not going in. So, check out my little not my little, but you see my props, and we're going to go into the co-op system. But before, the co-op income system is what it's called now, and I'll tell you a little bit about it, about its developer, as well as about how it works. But more and more importantly, We're gonna talk about imagining, because we're if you don't imagine yourself changing the quality of your life and how the quality of your life improves, or should I say, how and as the quality of your life improves, you see how the quality of your children's life improves, how your friend's life improves, how your enemy's life improves. You know something? I'm seeing that when people's consciousness improves and they improve the quality of their life, everything gets better. And some of the things that we tend to be angry about are not such a big deal anymore. The people we thought were our enemies, well, you know something? Maybe they weren't so bad all along. And you know something? One of the interesting things is that, and I will acknowledge it even within myself. We are typically conditioned to be our own worst enemy. Some people actually acknowledge it. They will acknowledge. They'll say, "I've been my own worst critic. I've been this and that or the other." Well, the point is, we say these things without appreciating the actual effect that those thoughts and those attitudes have on us. Oh, whether they affect anyone else is immaterial. So tomorrow from 5 to 7 Eastern, from 2 to 5, no. 5 to 6:30 Eastern, 2 to 3:30 Pacific. I'll be back via Zoom, and we'll talk about these things. We'll envision things, and in fact, I will discuss it interactively. Why this is something to be done now, not and just say this: to do it now, to put it in effect now, is actually how we can affect future and past. So with that, that's all I'm going to say right now. Look, I was on here for less than 10 minutes. Oh, less than 9. Anyway, till then, see you again. Peace, be well, be prosperous, and I love you all.